All right then. So this is like a 1 year review slash top 5 things to know before you buy FRS. I have my list here because, as you know, Dime, we don't remember shit. So yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna start with number one. Gas. When I first bought the car, because I was basically broke at the time because I put down a good chunk of money. I was kind of cheaping out and doing like 87, like the cheap grade, because just to save some money. And my car was like really whiny, I'd say, like high, like, and I thought that shit was fine. Come to find out, no, it was really bad for my car. So I watched a video and it was like, yeah, don't cheap out, get the good gas for your car. And I was like, okay. So I put it in 93 and I was like, oh, it's like, it has like the guttural feeling, and it feels a lot better. To be honest, just anything I said, forget about it. Put 93, put the premium gas in your car. If you get an FRS, put the premium gas in your car. You're gonna thank me later. Don't cheap out, because you're gonna fuck your shit up. Next. Space. It's small as fuck. What?
It's not a family.
Well, no, he's right. It's not a family car. If it's just one person you're trying to put in the car, be perfectly fine. 2 people, yeah, you're fine. 3 people, you're fucked. Okay. And then there's also a big lie, as well, that it can fit 4 tires in the trunk. That is a lie. You can fit 3.5. So if you cut the tire in half, you could put it in the back, but you lost the tire. So yeah. Yeah. It's a very small car. It's a 2-seater. Like, it's a 2-seater. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, there's not a lot of space. If you're doing daily stuff and you need some space, it's not that good of a car to buy, to be honest. If you need the space, if you have children, stuff like that, you probably shouldn't then. But I love it. It's only me. I don't have to go to the airport to pick up anybody. I fucking love it. So yeah, it's a small car. Just be wary that if you are doing stuff on a daily basis, picking up groceries, all that kind of stuff, there is limited space. So yeah. Speed. The notion that it is a very slow car is interesting. It's slow, yes, compared to all the other sports cars on the actual market. So like the Genesis 350, all the stuff that's like 2-seaters similar to this car. This is the slowest of those cars, yes. But when you're actually driving the car personally, you feel like you're going fast as shit. In the passenger seat, you really don't get a feeling for it until you actually are in the driver's seat, shifting gears and shit like that. That's when you actually feel the power that actually holds under the hood. It's really good. It's a really good car. And if you're putting the right gas, and switching out some other things, so like exhaust, filters, all that other stuff, putting the right mods on the actual car, which we will get to later, your car is going to be really good, and it's going to last you a long time, and it's going to sound amazing, and it's going to be pretty quick. Personally, I'm trying to do a B20 swap. Next, maintenance.
You were officially dropped from Dime. You're gonna need the keys, sir.
No. Personally, I don't do a lot of maintenance on it, personally, because the dealership I bought it from, the maintenance they actually do on it is actually for a really good price, and they do a lot of stuff for the price of just buying, like, would it be like a couple gallons of oil? Yeah. So, like, cause I think coolant and oil for this would cost me, if just buying the actual like containers would cost me around like $60 to $70 for both those containers. I can get everything done, rotating tires, all that good stuff, checking if anything's wrong with my actual car for like $50. And it's actually like a Toyota dealership, so it's not like just Greg down the road that has FRS's parked out front, you know, so it's pretty legit, you know. So yeah, maintenance, just maintain your car. If you're driving a lot, change your oil on a regular basis. Make sure you're not low on coolant. Yeah, check your gasket filters, because those actually matter. They're laughing at me because they don't think gasket filters are a big thing. And then last but not least, mods. I will stand down and say that this is probably one of the best cars to mod because of the popularity of it, how it looks, and really price, to be honest. You're not spending a shit ton of money. The mods do cost you an arm and a leg sometimes, but you're buying premium stuff for your actual car. So exhaust, if you're doing swaps, stuff like that, lights, anything, they're gonna cost you, but in the long run, the modability and like the customization of the actual car is really good. And to be honest, I don't have to say anything. Like, to be honest, you've seen enough FRSs. If you're watching this video, you've seen enough FRSs and BRZs and 86s to see that people make this car look fucking good. So yeah. That's my top 5. And to be honest, your year review, I fell in love. It is my first time driving stick too, so I fucking love it. The engine? Wayne is telling me the engine.
The engine sound.
The engine sound?
Like super sound.
I mean, yeah. So he's saying like the engine sound. Just straight off the lot, it's gonna sound amazing. And then once you actually put an exhaust on it, because it's a Subaru engine, it's gonna sound like God is singing in your ear. So, yeah. So yeah, they're laughing at me, but it's true. So yeah, as like I was saying, as a year review goes, I fucking love it. It's a great car. I don't care what anybody says. I love it. I don't think I paid it too much. I think I got a good price for it because I know a guy that I work with that paid like a couple $1,000 more, and we basically have the same car. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting it, it's a good car. Do your research. Make sure that you're getting the right price. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's me. Always remember that to follow us on Dime, and yeah, get you an FRS. Oh, and always remember, there's a gun in her hole.